What's up, girl? What's up, Shay?
Yo, T,
Shayla?
what up? You look cute. A little hair, a little weight, little beach wave.
You don't like, like. What's up? I got a little color too because I've been like being very consistent. So what I'm doing to bump it up a notch is I'm still like being more consistent about my workouts. Of course, eating too because they go hand in hand. But I'm also like I'm not playing that every day. In addition to my regular workout routine, I got to ensure that I get 15,000 steps in a day because before I feel like 10,000 is if you want to maintain, but if you're trying to like slim it down and lose a few pounds, then you need to like pump it up. So I'm already hit my goal. So for example, I'm so proud of my little self because it's hard for me to get out there and move with all my meetings in my life. So Monday, let me give you a little rundown for the week. Monday, 16,154 steps. That's 7.49 miles. Damn. Tuesday, 17,000 steps, 8 miles. Wednesday, 21,401 steps. That's 10.14 miles. Thursday, 19,000.
Look at her bragging. A little braggadocious smile.
I'm almost done. Friday, 16,570, 7.69. Saturday, 18,688, that's 8.82. And then today, the day's not over. The night is still young, but I'm at 15,832, even 7 miles. So I'm not done. There is more work to come, but I'm super duper excited.
That is crazy.
Let's go.
Similarly, I'm not as aggressive as you, but I'm getting my
in life or just in this one particular
situation, but maybe in life too. We haven't done an audit, but I am doing my 10,000 plus. I'll say sometimes I get 16, sometimes I get 10, but I'm doing my thing.
But I'm being very consistent.
Yeah. And what's helped me is working remotely. So being able to get back to how I used to be during the pandemic.
It is helpful. See, the problem is with my travel, because my travel wasn't as bad this week, but it's going to start to pick up again.
It's the travel
next week. But it's like come to like a screeching halt, right? Like It gets crazy, but yeah. All right. So here's another top 5 for you tippers. And I know this is going, well, first of all, everyone's mad at me about my top 5 for NBA players. So if you haven't listened to it, make sure you go check out Tipping the Scales wherever you get your podcast to listen to our top 5 NBA players. I really just threw a little something to get some controversy, and everyone's hit me up like, "Are you serious? Do you know basketball team? Like you lost
and
your
remember,
mind?"
it's our top 5, right?
I know. Exactly. Mind your business because I'm not even. And I think to be clear, like let me just put a little bow on this, little tea, a little honey in the tea, is that when I think about the top 5, it may not be like the most points scored, whatever. Like it's who I love as a player all the way around, not just people who like as a stat stuffer. So I want to be, let me just in on that note. Okay. Is that fine? Is that okay? Is that allowed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Shay, another very debatable topic. Top 5 movies of all time. So I already got my top 2 in my head right now. Like Godfather 1 and 2. I don't do 3 because 3 was okay, but Godfather 1 was like fire. Godfather 2 was like good. And then 3 was like, okay. But top 5 already. So here we go.
Wow.
I'm
ready for this.
Godfather 1, Godfather 2. I'm going to pause there and then turn the mic over to you. Let's talk this out.
Okay.
Slowly to make sure we get what we really want, right? So top 5 movies at all times. T starting off with the 2 Godfathers, part 1 and part 2. I love gangster flicks. I love
the world
mafia movies. Those are my favorite.
To love gangster flicks, and that is the problem with the world today.
I do.
We like them in the movies, and then if they do that stuff in real life, people be like, "What the hell?"
We got to like calm down in real life for sure.
So I would say Godfather is not even close to being on my list. Not at all. But again, this is our preferences. These are the things that we
Look, I ain't judging, boo. Do
Do you
you?
want
Maybe. Maybe a
so
little Judge
so
Judy's
what
in
is
me,
it about the
but
Godfathers that are make it the top 2 out of the whole?
well, I think the actors, right? Like Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, like a couple great, I mean, it's great. All the actors in Godfather are just like fire. But it's just like, I mean, I happen to love like again, like when you hear my other ones, you'll start to see like a theme of the type of movies that I really
Mm,
like. Um, but I just love like all I mean, remember when what was the series on The
yeah,
Sopranos? Like that was one of my favorite
series. Got you.
series. But we're
Okay,
not there yet. So let's save that for
okay.
another place, another time. But I think it's the actors one, just how a boss the
Okay.
Godfather was, like you come to me, I solve all your problems
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
situation. I
got you.
go
You know what
to
I'm saying?
yeah,
Tony.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so give me your top
Um,
2, and then we'll work our way to
okay,
5.
so for me, I'm a very whimsical, fictional type of person. So my favorite movie of all time is The Wiz. It got me through my childhood. I love singing. I love dancing.
Ugh. I mean, just
Yeah,
goes to
yeah.
show, like, what's in our heads. I'm straight like,
But
"Guh,
then
guh,
my
guh."
second,
And Shay talking about something. It's the whiz.
woo, like it just gives me chills when I think
I
about it.
can't.
Got to.
Oh my
He's on down
God.
the road. Anyway,
Mm.
um,
Go ahead.
shout out to
Drop the
Mike and
bars.
Diana Ross. And then my
Oh,
second
that was a
is
good
Gone in
one.
60 Seconds. It's a really, really great.
Did I
It's a
see
really great
that?
movie for me.
What was that about?
Stealing Cars. It was Angelina Jolie and um, what's his name? I want to say Keanu Reeves, but hopefully I'm not butchering that.
I'm not good with knowing the actors'
So
names.
yeah.
When they recall them, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So those are my
That's that
top two,
person.
which it sounds like you haven't really gotten into either one of those. So it goes to show you like,
I definitely like The Wiz, but it's not going to make my
yeah.
top 5. I mean, it won't even
And
make
the
my
reason it
top
makes my
10, but
top
I
five
did
is
like
because
it.
it's a movie that I will watch all the time that makes me feel good. Like if I don't know what to
Yeah.
watch and I want to feel good, I want to feel happy, I want to feel nostalgic, that's what I watch. So that's why it's number one.
Okay. So I do have some like those whimsical type of romantic movies. I have a couple in my head. I would need to have a little conversation with myself if they actually make my top 5, but
And it's actually
3
Nicolas Cage, excuse
is
me, Nicolas Cage, not Keanu Reeves.
Nicolas Cage. Okay, thank you. She clarified that, so don't be hitting
Okay,
her up in
like
her
thanks.
DMs. Okay, leave her alone. 3 is Scarface.
Okay, again, T wants to murk everything. That must be that Philly in you.
I don't know. It's just great.
No,
Come on
great
now.
movie, great movie. Can't has
Great
to be in your top
movie.
5. It's not in mine, but if that is your thing, then yes, I
Yeah.
love it.
And then 4 would be Usual Suspects. The Usual
Wow,
Suspects. Kaiser's so sad. You know what I'm saying? He
wow,
start walking and straighten out his leg, and you're like, what? I thought you had that lip, bro. I mean, really? Now you straighten out your leg? How'd you do that?
hilarious. Um,
Loved it.
love that. Uh,
All right, 3
3
or
and
4.
4, Boys in the Hood. The other one,
Oh, I
very
forgot.
timeless, very like makes me feel good, like
Oh,
right.
I love Boys in the Hood. That is one of my favorites too. I can see that dancing around in my top 5 somewhere,
This is
but it
really
is
good.
good. Okay, thank you for reminding me about that. I haven't seen that in so
And
long.
then I'm gonna go with Harry Potter because to me, again,
Oh
timeless
no, I definitely
classic.
not. Who
I
are
know,
you,
I
lady?
know.
We are definitely on
We
opposite
are,
ends
and that
of
is
the
okay.
spectrum of our little Libra scale, for sure. You're on the scale, on the opposite end
But
of
it
the
goes with our
scale.
personality. I'm
That
very
is
like, save the
it
world. Let me
does.
fly through the sky with my wings. And you're very like, I will. Don't mess with my family.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
I love
whoop,
you,
whoop,
family,
whoop,
but
whoop.
I will.
Okay, 5. I feel like I gotta break it
Yep.
all up and do something very like the girly, fun, romantic side of tea. So don't laugh at me, but it's either stop
I'm
looking at me
waiting.
through
I'm
the screen
waiting.
like that. Okay, it's either Ghost.
Oh,
Remember with Patrick Swayze? Oh, I love that.
amazing.
I cried. I can watch it. Oh, if I
Why
see
is
it
it not in my
today,
top 5?
I would
Amazing, T.
cry.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yep. So it's a tie between
Ooh,
Ghost or Dirty Dancing because I
those are
love Dirty
both.
Dancing.
That's
I love them. Or Grease. Grease lightly.
it's lightning.
Oh, Grease lightning. Grease lightning. Oh, Grease
Oh my
lightning.
God.
Green.
Yes.
There goes a thing. Grease
Or
lightning. Go, 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 go.
literally the
So
best.
I don't know. I
Wow.
don't know. It's like
Wow.
a top. So I can't figure out who makes number 5. I mean, I can't get rid of The
You
Godfather
killed
1 and
it.
2. I love Scarface. I love
All right.
The
Well, we're
Usual
going with top
Suspects.
7,
So
top 8
I
today.
did 5. I gotta figure out.
That was 8.
Oh no! So before you give me your, well, no. Before I gotta
Okay.
figure out. So before you give me your 3, 4, 5, which one would you say is the best out of Ghost, Dirty Dancing, or what was the other one I said?
Grease.
Ghost, Dirty Dancing, Grease. Which one? Ah, that's
That's too
good.
that's too
Tippers, you have to
hard.
tell
It's too
us.
hard. But if there's a gun to my head, I'm gonna go with
Uh-huh.
Grease.
All right,
That
Grease.
and
Okay,
that's
Grease. I
but
could do that. I
but
could do that all day.
that's hard.
That is hard. All right, let's go. 3, 4, 5.
Oh. So this is really hard for me because these two, this is like the strategy side of me, kind of like I'm like, you're a gangster, like out here in the open, and I'm a strategist, right? So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, Kiki, and then I'm gonna do my thing. So it's a tie between Last Samurai. I don't know if you've ever saw it. Really, really good, deep
I think
movie.
so. It's been a while.
And Man
Yeah.
on Fire with Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Mm.
Ooh, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of anything with Denzel. Okay, so all right, so top 5 again. Spit it off real
I
quick.
got The Wiz, Gone in 60 Seconds,
Uh-huh.
Boys in the Hood,
Uh-huh.
Harry Potter, and I'm gonna go with Man on Fire.
Okay. And then mine was Godfather 1 and 2 because they're 2 separate movies, so I gotta call them out. I should have just counted them as one so I can have another one. Uh, Scarface, Usual Suspects is 4, and then I'll end it with Grease.
Grease. Ooh.
Bam. 5. All right, Tipper. So we need to hear from you. What are your top 5 movies at all times? Please let us know. Hit us up on IG, Tipping the Scales, at Tipping the Scales, Tania L. Rivers, or Atlas Shayla. Let us know. You can find us on YouTube. We're everywhere out in these streets. We outside, okay? We out here in these streets. So let us know what your top 5 movies are, all your top 5
All
movies
time.
of all time. And
Yep.
yes, all time. And don't forget to continue to follow Tipping the Scales wherever you get your podcasts. Deal? Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.